All right, guys. Good evening. Happy Sunday. I know some of us won't be on here because they're going to be watching the Super Bowl and stuff. So, yeah. And for respect, guys, could you not draw on the charts, please? So, whoever does that next time, I will host the webinar again. All right. So, we're going to go back to to what we're going to go over last week, right? Where we left off. Okay, so here's where we at. Reversal variations in candlestick, reversal patterns continue. Railroad tracks, all right? So if I'm going too fast, please let me know, guys, okay? All right, so this is what railroad tracks are. A 30-minute move where the dealer triggers or stops, shifts the zone, and sets the high or low in one move, okay? Get in, grab the money, and get out, and put you in immediate DD. What does double D mean? It means drawdown. Okay, that's what I just make it short. This move then creates panic and fear, and you adjust your stop loss. Okay, railroad tracks can come in variations. I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so typical railroad track, right? Come in green and then come back down in red. So so if you bought here, you're in immediate drawdown when this comes back down, right? That's what I'm trying to say. All right. All mics mute, please. All right. Let's begin. Let's keep going. All right. These are what railroad tracks look like. All right. This is a variation of the railroad tracks. See how they're broken into two pieces? All right, railroad track. These are huge railroad tracks right here. There's variations to railroad track. Look at that railroad track right there. This one was broken into two pieces. This is what all railroad tracks are. This is another railroad track right here. Right here, bam. Like this is what they are. They get in, grab the money and stuff, okay? Again, I keep same thing, right? Same thing right there, right? Railroad track. That's what railroad tracks are, right? That's what they are. All right. All right, next slide. So you should already know what they are, but just showing you. Guys, seriously, I need your mics cut off. I can't believe this is happening on the live webinar. Whoever you are, can you cut off your mic, please? All right, thank you. I really hope this doesn't happen again. Okay, so railroad tracks. All right, same thing. If you look at this, all right, this aggressive move, railroad tracks, okay, I got in right there, took a little heat for a little while. If you pay attention, you know, I took a little heat this is GJ, so about a 15 pip drawdown, but as soon as they did this behavior, I'm like, all right, I got him, right? This is back in September. So I was like, all right, I got him. Bam. I went with full confidence in this shifting. And, you know, look at this. This is the profits I made for this trade. It was a beautiful trade right there when they did this to the low. All right. When they do this and consolidate away from this area where they just finished trapping, you know, you got them. All right. You can go with full confidence, heavy lots and such, and, you know, do your thing, right? Okay. Let's keep going. The spike candle. The spike candle is an aggressive change in price. It usually follows news announcements. Okay. It's used to trigger the stops or move the trading zone. Okay. Direction is based solely upon dealer open volume, net short or net longs. All right. Nothing to do with the popular belief, the popular belief being, momentum, or you know, the euro's rising today. All that crap, right? Do not ever chase rising or rising or falling currency, which was on NFP, right? If you were if you took those trades, you got whips on. If you didn't know where it was going. Now, if you knew where it was going, then that's different. But if you just show, you started chasing the price when the spike candle happened, you got whips on in and out. All right. So that's what it is. There's variations to the spike candles. Okay. This one. All right. These are old trades I've taken, but I've taken them before all news release. Okay. So this is for oil, back in August. All right. So it pinned the high. This was the high. Okay. So be aware that these are the type of behaviors you will see for the spike candles. Okay. So they spiked it. I knew it. Not only that, but I saw a big fat M. I believe it was a big fat M like 3 days ago. So I saw that. I'm like, bam, gotcha. And then this paid off really, really, really nice. All right. So there's one variation. This is the first variation to the spike candle. They will spike the high and then drop. Spike candle number 2, USD CAD. I believe this was the MOM sales or something like that. Well, I don't know what news was it, but they came. Okay, so I was already in a buy. I got in 10 cent as a kind of like a type of swing, holding for a day or a day and a half, right? All right, and then the news came. They spiked this, spiked the water, spiked the blueberry. Kind of what happened in GU on Friday. Okay. On Thursday, I think, for the release on the news for GBP, right? They spiked up and then they dropped. So they came here, spiked low and rise. So this would be your stop on low rise. So when you see this behavior and spike in an uptrend, you got them. As you can see, I got in with some nice lot size, and this paid off really good. All right, AUD USD. This was initial jobless claims. Okay, back in September. Okay. They spiked the high, big fat M spiked the high, and this actually dropped way past the Mayo. It went way past the blueberry too. All right, got them. All right, spike it. Always wait for the stop point at the news release. Sometimes they're just gonna come here and just drop, but that's fine. All right, if you have margin or whatever, you want to just get in right there, and you could take a little heat. You're good. All right, but those are the different types of spike candles you can encounter. All right. All right, let's keep going. Oops. Okay. This is very new for everyone. No one knows about this pattern. So write it down. I'll wait a little bit. This candlestick formation is very unique. I promised you was going to learn reversals today, so I'm going to learn the candlestick formations. All right. Occurs usually after heavy aggressive moves. I have to put an adjective in there because it usually form after very aggressive moves. All right. The move is designed to trap and shift away immediately. All right. This is what the 3 candle reversal pattern is. All right, let's go over some of the next ones. All right, this is what it looks like. If you want to take a picture of it right now, yeah, I know if you think my drawing is horrible, that's fine. But this is the picture perfect world 3 candlestick reversal pattern. This is the picture of what it looks like. All right, so I'll give you about 10 seconds. You want to draw that or take a picture of it. All right. All right, sweet. Let's keep going. Okay. This is it right here. This is it right there. Okay, in this case, it didn't happen at the end of the day. I'll tell you why. It usually happened at the end of the session, but they came in shadow. All right, so notice this. All right, they came in, drop. They did the pattern, and then they started shifting, and then they back in consolidation. I don't know what they did in the session, but this is a good sign. If you sold this at London, this is a good sign to say, hey, first of all, It broke past the low. It's coming back. And then you have this reversal pattern. You're like, hey, it's time to get out of my trade. And back, you know, close what you got. All right. You see how they came? You would have saved yourself a lot of pips if you would have closed. If you saw this, you would have closed right here. All right. We'll talk about entries on these in a bit. All right. That's just how it looks. That's one example. Okay. Here are the other examples. There's a little variation on that. It can be 2. Okay. Up, 2, and then 1 shift. Okay. It's very, very, very important that you know the shift bar. This is the shift, right? Aggressive, very aggressive monster move. Candle, the TDI is way out the bands. Bam, got him. Okay. That's the pattern. That's the 3 candlestick reversal pattern. If you're in a sell or something, you see this, it's time to get out. If you're in a buy and you see this, it's time to get out. It will correct most of the time. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Now entries. Okay. So here are a few examples of the entries I've taken on these reversal stick patterns. Yes, they can be done, but here are the rules I want you to take now that you're going to be learning how to be entry kings. All right. Okay. Rule number 1, you have to make sure that they made a huge aggressive move. Okay. So see this, it's a little more easier to tell on the phone. So that's the good thing. So came in right out of session beginning, 2 hammers. You know, this is a little variation to the pattern, but I knew this was going to be the 3 candlestick. So that's why I got in my entry right there. And bam, this paid out a good 20 pips. Okay. Same thing on gold, right? A variation on it with 2 of them, 2 hammers. That's fine. That's acceptable. It's the same thing. Excuse me. Bam, got him. I know my entry was a little late because I saw this late, but got him. Bam, took it right to the catch-up. Okay. Oh, that very important. Always take your trades to the catch-up on these 3 candlestick reversal patterns. Always, 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 always. Okay. Always. Catch-up is your 13 EMA. All right. Always take it right here. All right. I saw, you know, I came back to my terminal, saw this, I closed right there. So yeah, but you see, you got an entry right there. Same thing. Look at this. 3 candlestick reversal pattern. I got in right there. You know, took a little heat because it went right here, but still paid out to the catch up about 20 pips. Okay. So that's what I want you to do. Take profit at the catch up. And if you identify this pattern with what I'm telling you right now, the candlesticks by themselves, you got them. All right. You got them. They usually happen after aggressive moves. Always remember that. Always remember that. You see big candles, big candles, big candles, and then it does it. All right. Don't get in just because you see like little 3 pushes or something or 5, and then you just see that, and then usually it's after very heavy moves. That's what I want to tell you. Okay. Once you start seeing them on the chart, you'll be like, oh, okay, so, dang, I could have got in right here. Like he said that you need screen experience for this, okay? You're going to need some experience for these. These are a little very advanced already, all right? Okay. I definitely need you to write these down. Okay, so here's what I want you. Oh, this is, I couldn't upload a picture like this. These, I went through mostly all the technical candlesticks I went through like 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. I did my research, and all the candlestick patterns are the same thing. Well, not exactly, but all that engulfing and separating, all this stuff is the same thing as railroad tracks. All right, so don't worry about this. Railroad tracks. So I just put this because it has the spinning tops and the different types of hammers you can see. Okay, if you can see this, all right. So I'll give you about actually a minute for these. Okay, inverted hammers. They can be green. They can be red, green, red. Okay, star pattern variations. Okay, they can be like this or like this. Okay, so you can just take a screenshot of that. All right, but these like these for the next lesson, for the 50 and 200 bounces, I will need you to definitely have these in your notes. Okay. I hope we're not having that same problem again. Ooh, okay, it was Samsung. You just came in. You have to make sure you always have your mic cut off, please. This disrupts the class. Okay. All right. So yeah, save these. These are going to be very important for the 50 bounces and everything I will be teaching on these on the next lesson. These are going to be very important. Railroad tracks, the star formation, and the cow on the log one. All right. Okay. And this is just for them, so don't worry about that. These are going to be your next major reversal stick patterns that you need for the bounces. But yeah, for the reversals and stuff, yeah, railroad tracks, spinning tops, all these, you can have them. Hammers, definitely these. Okay, I'll give you about, let me take this off so it will be clean. So I'll give you about 20 seconds to take the pictures and stuff if you need it, all right? Where it says star, that's the 3-candle reversal pattern. No, actually, no, that's just a star formation. I call it star formation. Remember, the 3-candlestick is different. It has more of a bigger hammer, more of a bigger wick, I want to say, a bigger wick, okay? This is a star formation. That it's like it's kind of like a star. Like, it's in the middle of two candles, and it's like a little baby candlestick right there, just sitting there. That's a star formation. Yeah. So that's why there's different variations. It can be like this. This could, that's why I put this little note here so I can get it as best as I could. So yeah, these are over here. So yeah, let me get this out. All right, about 5 more seconds and we'll move on. Yeah, bro. All right, next. Okay. All right, so hammer for news release, bam, got him for plus 200, right? So this is a mixture of a spike candle with a hammer. So I had seen this coming because this was an uptrend. This was not going to change just because of a stupid news release. All right. So I knew this was coming. Bam, hammer got him. Shift plus 200, right? I think like 300. I don't know. All right. Next. Okay. They came in. Hammers, come back. This is what you're going to be looking for. You see this? These candlesticks will start getting, I want to say, you're going to start getting familiar with them. All right. Okay, UJ, Cal, the law. You see up, down movement. Got him. Down. Out the low. Big fat W right there. Got him. Okay. This is what you're looking for. These are the kind of candlestick reversals that will make you or break you. You will start learning how to be entry kings. All right. Of course, with the proper elements and timing and everything. Okay. Now, like just an example. Okay, Cash. I think one of the questions was, okay, so on the cow lot, how many candles is it for a cow lot? I think that's a very good question. I don't know if anyone's asked me that, but I think you should know. So me personally, for the cow lot to be a good reversal, I would say, especially they happen at the lower. Look, so this is the low. This was the low. Okay, so if I see this behavior going on for over an hour after 4 candles, I would put in my buy and, somewhere in the middle, like right here. I got them a little later, but I would put them right there, hold, and make sure the 2-hour rule. The 2-hour rule is very important, right? What happened to me on Friday, right? Not listening to myself, I got out after the 1 hour, okay? I was in AU sales, for those who weren't here. I was in AU sales, and then, I just closed, and then it dropped like 30 pips, and I was mad. All right, make sure the 2-hour rule you follow, all right? These sticks right here. If you're in the buy here, you're like, yeah, let me get out. You save yourself 20, 30 pips. All right. Here, yeah, you identify this move, got him, right? All right. Think we're almost done, actually. All right. Oh, yeah, right here. For those who didn't see this, I posted this about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go over it real quick. Okay. So, USD-CAD, first of all, is a little B. All right. Like, seriously. All right. So, I had identified the cow ladder reversal at the low. So, right, what I just went over, UJ, right, it was consolidating. I got my entry somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, I got them. I was like, okay, I'm in profit to the water. I'm like, it should correct higher. It should, But then I saw this hammer. And then I saw another one. I started getting into a little bit of drawdown. But then it went back up to a second hammer. So, if you read what it says, I cut my buys and went for the sells, learned to trade both ways without fear. Okay. So at first I seen the cow ladder, I was very trading, but then I saw the hammer to the pin and telling me they are trapping. Yes, they were trapping to the moving average. And then that's when I'm like, you know what, let me get in, right? So here are my losses. I'm not afraid to show my losses because I know I'm not perfect. So, right. Minimal loss, bigger gains. This is how you keep yourself profitable in the markets and not give it back. Have a good week of plus 1,000, give it all back next week and be at minus $2,000. This is how you remain profitable. Cut your losses, minimize your losses, and make bigger wins. All right, so look at this. It was 7, it's a little 3 cents higher, but they were pretty decent lot sizes, okay? So I cut losses and bam, this is, there were bigger wins. All right, that's what I'm trying to say right here. If you identify these type of moves, don't be scared to go the other way. All right? Your analysis wasn't wrong here. It wasn't wrong, but what helped you here, on my decision here, was the candlestick formations. And this is what I'm teaching you currently right now. All right. If you identify these moves, these hammers, now that you know what they're going to look like, trapping at the water in the shadow, TDI is crossing, you need to get the hell out of your buys. And then, this actually dropped like plus 50. But you get my point. All right. I took profit back here because, I think news was going to come out. And I think that's the news that made it drop plus 50. But that's what I want you to understand. Don't be scared to trade both ways. All right. Or if you see this, it can be vice versa. Sells, buys, whatever. All right. All right. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Okay. So I hope you now understand the reversal variations and candlestick patterns, and why they lead, or why they happen. All right. So aggressive moves, they come and trap, right? Keep in mind that one green bar, especially like this, keep in mind, let me make it green. One sec, guys. Keep in mind that this was green at one point and then it closed back down to this. Keep that in mind. This was green, a full green bar at once. All right. This is telling you that they're trapping. All right. I still expect you to apply everything you know. Nothing has changed. Just because you now know about the candlestick formations and stuff doesn't mean to go and start taking them just because. All right. So it requires a lot of practice and a lot of screen time. Now you will start seeing them and you will now know what I'm talking about. If you are up for the challenge, start practicing them on your demo account. Okay, hey, start practicing them on your demo. Take your normal trades live on your like the high possibility setups and stuff. And then, start taking these on your demo, the reversals. Trust me, you're going to be really happy with what your results. All right. Yeah, I think it did happen on the EU, bro. I think it did. So yeah, and then let me know how it all goes, okay? All right, congrats. You're all now officially entry kings. Congrats, everyone. You guys are now officially entry kings. You will learn about the candlesticks. You just learned them. You guys will kill it. All right. I hope everybody's excited. Yes, you guys will now be officially entry kings. Everybody wants to have the entry king, so why not congratulate y'all? All right. This is how I get, the nice clean entries and how to exit, and you guys now have the formula to do so. Okay. So all right, next lesson. Okay, so that's it for the lesson. And then next week we will go over the straightaways at advanced. This is also in my advanced course, but I will be teaching you guys this because I know some of you guys are still in the basics, but I want you to get a little bit more ahead and get, hey, man, I need a lot of catch up to do. So to motivate you, and I'm gonna start, putting these and so on and so forth. All right. So that's the end of the lesson. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Post your comments on the students chat. If you guys like this, it'll truly, hope y'all like it. All right. Let's kill this week. And by the way, let's see real quick. Yes, all XX USD is still bullish, and all USD dollar is still bearish. So that's what I'm looking. I saw a reset. Most of these did resets. All right. Same thing. All of these are the same thing. Up. These are all down. All right. That's what I'm looking. That's all I'm looking for. Sweet and simple. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. And I'll see you in the students chat. All right. Peace.